Thank you for tuning into TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Saturday, and I have the question of the week for you. And the question of the week today is who is in control? Your emotions or you? So I know I've been talking a lot lately, or been coming across the topic a lot lately about emotions and how we allow our emotions to control who we are, how we feel, and just our perception on life and the energy that comes off of us. All of that is controlled by our emotions. And that's fine when they're good emotions. But when it gets to those tricky emotions that aren't so good or aren't so pleasant or a little challenging for us, it's really difficult to move past them. It's really difficult for us to stay and remain in control. And so that's why I wanted to bring it up today and speak to you guys about it today, because a lot of us have trouble with those emotions, okay? And I know me, what I find challenging a lot in controlling my emotions is when it comes to these dogs, okay? And it's really because they mess with my sleep, y'all. They mess with my sleep, okay? Now, ever since I was a kid, it's like, don't mess with her sleep. Because you mess with her sleep, you're going to get the evil side of her, okay? And I don't have displacement either when I get that way. Like, I know exactly who woke me up and who prevented me from getting my sleep. And that's who I'm mad at. I ain't mad at nobody but you, because you did this. And so what tends to happen is because I'm so tired or because I'm so groggy, you know, my hold on my emotions and keeping myself in a positive space really gets challenged, okay? And I know some of you may feel the same way. Like, you probably had some experiences like that as well, to where you end up in certain situations and you know that it's going to be challenging to keep your emotions in control and, you know, underhand. And so for me, I just remember, like, y'all, I'm probably going to do a video on this on Monday too, but my dog, man, this old dog, 16-year-old, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm struggling with him, okay? I am struggling with him. Like, he woke me up out of a dead sleep, okay? I mean, I was deep sleeping here, okay? Deep sleep. And here he come running through the house because he got to go to the bathroom 4 o'clock in the morning. And so it, like, jolted me right out of my sleep to get up to go let him out. And then I couldn't get back to sleep. And that happens so many times throughout the week. I swear he wakes me up anywhere between 3:30 and 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock, if I'm really, really lucky. That's got to be a good day. But somewhere between 3 something and 7, he's going to wake me up to go to the bathroom. And I swear, like, I'm always tired because of it, because when he does it, I can't get back to sleep. And most of the time, it's not that 7 o'clock, because 7 o'clock wouldn't be that bad. No. 6 o'clock wouldn't even be that bad. No. It's that 3, 4, 5 o'clock that gets me, okay? And then I can't get back to sleep. And so then it leaves me groggy and tired the rest of the day, and then it's very hard for me to keep a hold of my emotions and then really stay in a positive light. And then I can't always take a nap either, because I know some of y'all will just take a nap later on. Well, I can't always take a nap. I can't go to sleep. So, you know, it is what it is. But the point of the video is to really come up and really bring about the fact that sometimes we end up in these situations where our emotions take control over us. And to be a master of that, to really master who you are, to really master your ability to handle challenges, you have to be able to control your emotions. Because as long as your emotions control you and who you are and what you do and how you think and how you feel and your day, then that means you give the opportunity to someone else or something else to control you. And that's something that really sticks with me. Like, I don't want anybody controlling me but me. Okay, so if I know I don't have my emotions intact, then that gives the opportunity for somebody else to control me, because they know all they got to do is get under my skin. All they got to do is piss me off, and then they can pull the rings to make me do whatever it is that they want. And a lot of times that's how people end up in these situations, end up in bar fights or end up with the road rage and hitting the car. When you see them people just going crazy, like, dang, he got out the car and did all of that. Like, wow, that's a little excessive. And it's because their emotions got the better of them. Their emotions grabbed hold. They couldn't control it. And then this person did something purposely, because a lot of times, you know, you have those people out there that purposely try to piss you off or do things to make you upset or get you angry. And we really have to take that responsibility for our emotions away from them, because people can try to trigger you all day. They can try to do things to you all day. But at the end of the day, it's your choice as far as what you did. And I know that's a bitter pill to swallow sometimes, because sometimes, well, they did this. They made me do this. You know, they pissed me off. So you gave them control over how you feel and what judgments you made behind that. And you know, that's a really powerful. Who wants to be manipulated like that? I know I don't, which is why I try and I struggle and I go through the challenges of learning how to control my emotions no matter what anybody says to me. So I remember there were days when I worked at the bank and I would get derogatory statements. Like one guy told me, he said, one lady, it was a lady actually, she said, I knew you would be stupid because you black. And it was because it was something stupid that she asked for. Like, she didn't ask me for the bills that she wanted, so what I gave her wasn't what she wanted, and I was supposed to have a magic crystal ball to understand that. So it was something dumb like that, where she told me and made that comment to me, and I could have been pissed off about it. Be like, what you say? And gone up out there, you know what? Hold on. And gone up out the bank and walk around to the drive-thru. What you say to me? And pull her out the car. I could have did that, but what's the point, really? What's the point? You know? Sometimes there's a better way to get back at people, honestly. In that situation, what I got back at her is we closed her accounts. And I was the one that signed the check that got sent to her, telling her her account is closed. That was all because of me and because of what she said. So, you know, sometimes when you get caught up in the anger of it and you let the control part happen, you forget to really, you don't get the opportunity to really see the other ways in which it can be handled. Other ways in which it can be done. Because to be truthful, that lady worked at a different bank. I could have called her bank up and be like, look, this is how your employees come over here acting. I just wanted you to know that, like, this is what they representing your company as. You know, I could have said something. I didn't, but I could have, you know, and made that situation a lot worse for her. But at the end of the day, it really isn't about that. It was really about me controlling myself and really handling my emotions and not letting those derogative remarks get to me and get under my skin and get me all wild up. So the point is with me is like, as long as you don't put your hands on me or disturb my sleep, don't wake me up. But as long as you put your hands on me or come at me, say whatever you want. You can call me whatever name in the book. I've probably been called it before, so go ahead and call it to me. It don't matter. You know, you're probably going to irritate me after a while, but then it's not you irritating me. It's me allowing you to irritate me. And at that point, that's when I'm going to take my deep breath and walk away. So we have these techniques, and I know sometimes it builds up and people egg you on and you just get to that point where you pop. But even in those situations where you pop, you still have to have some kind of control over your emotions so you don't end up in situations. Because I've been in a situation like that where somebody kept pushing my button, and then I just popped and exploded. But I still had enough control over who I was and what I did and did not want to do to learn to get away from that situation. So I popped, I went off, got up, and left. Okay, I did not put my hands on that person like I wanted to, okay, because I saw red, and red meant blood. And I didn't really, that's not who I am, and that's not what I want to do or the actions that I want to take. And so that's what overrode those emotions and what I really wanted to do to that person and allowed me to walk away. Because at the end of the day, if you know who you are and you know what actions you want to take and what actions you don't want to take, then you can use that in those situations where things escalate to pull yourself back to reality and get to where you need to be to center your own self. So at the end of the day, that's really what it is just learn how to control your emotions so that they don't control you and get you in situations that you really don't want to be in. Especially when it comes to my people. We get targeted, we get talked about, we get pushed around, and you know, we get things said and things not said. You know, we get those what they call it, passive aggressive comments that get made to us all the time, and those can be triggers for us to where we end up going off. You know, I had one not too long ago where I was at the pool and the lady made a comment to me, and it's like, I can feel my guardians like, just walk away this way, just walk away. And that's what I ended up doing because I really wanted to cuss her out. I really wanted to cuss her out. But I allowed the other part of who I really and truly am to override the emotions that I had at that time, so that that lady wasn't controlling me to act in a manner that I didn't want to act. And she probably was trying to antagonize me to get there. But either way it goes, you know, I handled myself according to the way that I want to be, that I want to go, you know, instead of allowing my emotions to really get the best of me and make me do things that I would regret. And that's really what it is to learn how to control your emotions to where the true you comes out more so than the person that they're trying to pull out. All right, so that is the message for today. If you got anything out of it, please like, subscribe, and share, because if you got something out of this, that chances are someone else will as well. And drop a comment down below. I would love to hear your version of this, or maybe something happened to you. Let me know. I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.